Hey, what's up guys? In this video we're going to look at how to play against Ragozin with white. This video is for Jacky M. But before we get into that, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more great opening videos. So we're going to look at the move order d4, e6, c4, d5. Remember, this can still happen if d5, c4, e6, basically a queen's gambit. And now with this move order, after we got knight f3, knight f6, we go knight c3. We're going to see bishop b4. And this is going to be called the Ragozin. Basically, it's a hybrid of the Nimzo and the Queen's Gambit. You can see this bishop pinning this knight, and they've also pushed d5. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to take on d5. Now, if knight takes, we're going to start with bishop d2. We don't want to give up this pawn. And after castle, we go e4. We take the center. They take here, pawn takes, and now we have a great center, bishop d3. Just develop our pieces. At some point, e5, maybe queen c2. Attack h7, attack the light squares, and also rook b1, and you can attack this majority on the queen side as well because of your space advantage and more open lines. So we're happy with that position. Now instead of knight takes, you might see queen takes. So if queen takes, we start out with e3. So here e3, castle, bishop d3, c5, and now we castle. Remember, if they take on d4, you can take the queen now that the pin is gone, so don't forget that. So here they have to do something about that. If take on c3, pawn takes, we have the bishop pair, we have the center. We're very happy here once again. And at some point we're going to try to push e4, get this bishop out, and we can have a lot of tempos attacking this queen. So we're pretty happy with this position. Now instead of bishop takes c3, if they try to keep the bishop pair and go queen h5, we're going to go a3, kind of force him to make a decision. So with bishop a5, there's this cool line b4, take, and now knight e2. And if take here, bishop takes, and computer says it's actually +1 here, even though you're down a pawn, which means you have very, very good activity. And you can see your pieces are really active. These pieces are doing nothing, and it's going to be hard for black to just get his pieces out. So that's what we're going to do if queen takes d5. Now lastly, probably the main line, after c takes d5, they're going to just take back with the pawn. So here we're going to go bishop g5, pin this knight, knight d7, and now knight d2. So this is a line recommended by Akobian. And he had a really good game and a good video that you should definitely check out. So knight d2, if take on c3, once again we're always happy with these positions, take, c5, and now queen a4. Basically we're trying to halt this b5 push and get our queen active on the queen side. So castle, e3, rook e8, bishop e2, just normal stuff, play solid. And here you have the bishop pair. I wouldn't say you have more space, but it's not clear how black can really use these the pawn on c5 and stuff. You just castle, get your pieces out, and once again you have a very slight but nice, comfortable advantage, probably the better way to put it. Now instead of take on c3, if c6, e3, castle, bishop d3, normal stuff, castle, and now it's kind of a typical queen's gambit position. So here we can go rook e1, trying to push for e4 eventually, knight g6 we don't take, keep the bishop pair, and we have a nice position here. a3, b4, something called a minority attack, where you have more space on the queen side even though they have the pawn majority. And you're going to push these pawns, a3, b4, and at some point b5. And really it's very hard for black to do anything. This is a big reason why I didn't play the queen's gambit personally, because at some point it's very hard for black to really have a plan. Really, what do I do? Where's a weakness? White has no weaknesses. He's very solid. And eventually the majority is going to become a weakness. So really short and simple, but that's how you're going to play against the Ragozin. The real key is just have a comfortable position, kind of torture black. He has nothing to do, make him just keep shuffling. And every move, try to accomplish one more thing. Try to make progress in the position. And it's very hard for black to do that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope you guys were entertained.